The same tactic that they're doing over and over again of trying to manipulate the courts to get what they want.
Parties, of course, meeting for the first time in court today. It was about a 90-minute hearing.
Because she allegedly has had some very bad experiences with Justin Baldoni.
Judge Lehman responds to this order, and he just...
When Hollywood's sweetheart Blake Lively takes on rising star Justin Baldoni in a $400 million legal war, you know things are about to get messy. But no one expected it to unravel this fast. Explosive allegations, courtroom power moves, and a website exposing secrets. It's a battle that could ruin reputations and wipe out fortunes. And hey, while we dive into this legal roller coaster, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every sub helps me afford another cup of coffee. And trust me, I need the caffeine to keep up with this drama.
That we found out that Blake Lively's team, according to her attorney, is actually planning to file an amended complaint in their lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and others. According to her attorney, Michael Gottlieb, that is going to include new claims from Blake Lively, and they're going to be bringing this lawsuit against new defendant.
Then filed 2 days ago for an extension. They're like, actually, we're not going to be able to make that amendment due date of February 14th.
The shocking accusations. How it all started. It all began with a jaw-dropping $250 million lawsuit filed by Blake Lively, accusing Justin Baldoni of serious misconduct during their work on It Ends With Us. The allegations were severe, sending shockwaves through Hollywood. But Justin wasn't about to let his reputation be destroyed without a fight. He hit back even harder with a $400 million defamation and extortion countersuit, claiming Blake was using the media to dismantle his career. Together, the lawsuits crossed a staggering $650 million, a sum that exceeded the combined net worth of Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. Suddenly, this wasn't just a legal feud. It was a battle that could financially devastate one of Hollywood's power couples.
To Dear Judge Lehman, February 14th, 2025 is the original default deadline for Ms. Lively to file her amended complaint. As a matter of course, in relation to responsive pleadings of Wayfarer Studios, LLC. Then they go on to say Ms. Lively respectfully submits that an extension for filing an amended complaint, as a matter of course, to March 5th, 2025 is warranted.
Courtroom clash. Justin's early victories. When the case hit the courtroom, Justin came armed with a legal weapon. Brian Friedman, an aggressive attorney known for his no-nonsense approach. Friedman had made one thing clear. He intended to sue Blake into oblivion. The first clash? Blake's team tried to silence Friedman with a gag order, hoping to prevent him from making any more public comments. The judge wasn't having it. Request denied. Next, Blake sought to pick who would question her under oath during the deposition. Again, the judge shut it down. She wouldn't get to control who interrogated her. Finally, the lawsuits were merged into a single case, setting the stage for a high-stakes trial in March 2026. With each ruling, Justin seemed to gain ground, while Blake's team was left reeling. The website bombshell, Justin's online weapon. As if the legal battle wasn't chaotic enough, Justin launched a website dedicated solely to the case. This online hub promised to release video footage, legal documents, and text messages, evidence Justin claimed would clear his name.
Castmate and friend, I voice my support as she takes action against those reported to have planned and carried out an attack on her reputation. Blake is a leader, loyal friend, and a trusted source of emotional support for me and so many who know and love her. What has been revealed about the attack on Blake is terribly dark, disturbing, and wholly threatening, she added. I commend my friend, I admire her bravery, and I stand by her side. One of those intended parties, Jed Wallace, along with his company Street Relations, filed an anticipatory and meritless 10-page complaint in the federal district court in Texas regarding issues that substantially overlap with the issue.
Blake's lawyers were livid. They argued the website could unfairly influence public opinion before the trial even began. But the judge sided with Justin. After all, Blake had been the one to go to the media first, giving the New York Times a scathing story with little time for Justin to defend himself. The judge ruled that if Blake could speak to the press, Justin had every right to present his side online.
Of Wayfarer, and says, notwithstanding the Lively party's inexplicable refusal to consent to a similar extension requested by the Wayfarer parties in the throes of the Los Angeles wildfires, the Wayfarer parties have no objection to the extension sought by the Lively parties. So they're like, whatever, take your extension, we don't even care. But if you do take your extension, then we're asking for an extension beyond that, essentially to allow us to respond thereto on April.
The public opinion battle. Is Blake's reputation cracking? Fans began to pick sides. While many remained loyal to Blake, others started questioning her motives. Social media was flooded with debates, and Ryan Reynolds found himself dragged into the controversy. If Blake lost the case, it wouldn't just be her reputation at stake. The $400 million payout could financially cripple her and Ryan. Hollywood studios, known for their aversion to scandal, were watching closely. No one wanted to risk their brand on a star embroiled in a costly courtroom disaster. What's really at stake? Career or collapse? A $400 million loss would do more than dent their bank accounts.
What Lively parties conspicuously failed to mention is that the now pending litigation in Texas was precipitated by Miss Lively, who initiated legal action against Mr. Wallace in Texas State's court on January 21st, approximately 2 weeks before he filed his federal lawsuit in.
It could wipe out their fortune, but the damage wouldn't end there. A defamation ruling against Blake could mark her as a legal liability, making studios and brands hesitant to work with her. Hollywood loves a comeback story, but it also has a long memory when it comes to financial disasters. Meanwhile, Justin was gaining momentum. With each legal victory, he shifted from being a defendant to the underdog fighting back.
Judge chose to not impose the gag order on Justin Baldoni's attorney Brian Friedman today, but did threaten to move up the trial if the media press war continued.
Hollywood loves a winner, and Justin was positioning himself as exactly that. Conclusion: the road to 2026. With the trial set for March 2026, this legal saga is far from over. More courtroom drama is inevitable. Blake faces a difficult decision: fight to the end and risk everything, or seek a settlement before her reputation and fortune is permanently damaged. Whatever happens, this could become one of Hollywood's most shocking legal showdowns. Will Blake survive, or is Justin Baldoni about to win it all? Hit that like button, share this with your drama-loving friend, and subscribe, because every sub helps me buy more coffee. And trust me, I'll need it to keep up with this legal circus.